The end of the pandemic won't solve Uber and Lyft's big problem. If you read that, just face value, what do you think this is all about, right? What problems still lie ahead? The end of the COVID-19 pandemic won't solve Uber and Lyft's big problem of failing to capture value for their stockholders. Thank you. Thank you. That was just laid out in my last few videos and had a lot of pushback from finance people and Wall Street people because what they try and do is artificially pump the stock up, right? I agree completely with this, that the big problem here of failing to capture value for the stockholders. Ride-hailing companies, Uber and Lyft, create a great deal of value for consumers. Their apps and network of drivers make riding around cities and suburbs easy, convenient, and efficient, right? However, the two companies don't capture value for their stockholders because they are mired to losses that destroy stockholder value. Last week, Uber reported a net losses of $6.77 billion in 2020, down from a staggering $8.51 billion loss in 2019. And remember, they haven't turned one profit to date since the day they started, right? Lyft reported a net loss of $458.2 million for the quarter, up from a net loss of $356 million in the fourth quarter of 2019. The same applies to Lyft. Quarter by quarter, they have never, ever shown a profit. The apparent reasons for the significant losses of the ride-hailing companies are the COVID-19 pandemic lockdowns that have reduced ride-sharing bookings, partially offset by food delivery bookings. The significant losses persisted well before the COVID-19 outbreak. Uber's 3-year EBI TDA stands at negative 0.9%, while Lyft's EBI TDA stands at negative 20.20%. So the company, the 3-year revenue growth, Uber negative 4.4, Lyft 19.4, 3-year EBI TDA growth in percentage 0.9 negative, and Lyft negative 20.2. Current operating income in a percentage negative 40.26%, Uber negative 76.47%, Lyft. Meanwhile, both companies have a sizable negative economic profit. This means that they destroy rather than create value as they grow. It also means that they have no sustainable competitive advantage. Company Uber, the ROIC negative 21.22%, WACC positive 7.07%, ROIC, WACC negative 28.29%. For Lyft, it's negative 49.26, WACC 7.1%, ROIC, WACC is negative 56.33%. It seems like there is something fundamentally wrong with the business model of these two companies. Their lack of service differentiation creates zero loyalty among their customers, and customers frequently switch between the two app-based on service times. Any car you get is likely to have both a Lyft and an Uber sticker in the window. So true. And I hope that every driver does have an Uber and a Lyft sticker in your window, right? Because if the one company deactivates you, you can immediately continue driving with the other. And having your two apps on, Uber and Lyft app on at the same time, will just simply give you more trips per hour, period. Meanwhile, lack of differentiation limits the pricing power of the two companies and the ability to raise ride-sharing prices. In short, Uber and Lyft are good companies, but not sound investments. Thank you. Finally, they create a great value for customer, but they don't generate any value for stockholders. While the end of the COVID-19 pandemic will bring back the demand for ridership, it won't fix the business model of the two companies. One thing that's not even mentioned here, like let's say if we take Uber, they had the drone transportation, aerial transportation, Elevate, sold that, was running at a big negative. They had the driverless division that they poured 2.5 billion into, didn't go anywhere. They sold that. They offloaded that to Aurora. And the investors were hoping that, okay, when rideshare is pretty much over, we will dominate the driverless market, right? The AV market. That's gone. It's evaporated. So what's there? I mean, it's an empty shell, folks. Future strategies will have to include all kinds of other on-demand services or some as yet undefined strategic direction, or perhaps something different will happen. Meanwhile, investors could search elsewhere for better opportunities. There we go. That's it. Just the facts, right? Straightforward. Now, quick shout out to my sponsor, Cova. The link beneath this video gives you 1 free month with Cova. My referral link is underneath. These packages, these gig protection packages, start at $7 a month. You can check out all the benefits and perks online. 24/7 health service, automatic mileage tracking, sick leave, paid time off, and my favorite, legal protection. Any of those companies in this picture deactivate you or wrongfully terminate you, out go the legal letters. So have a great day, my friends. If you want to add on to that, why it doesn't have any value, please share, right? We're always open to suggestions and always open to input. Have a great day. Stay safe. Stay 6 feet apart. Wear those masks. Disinfect your cars and drive safe.